in as much as I threw some jabs at Pep Guardiola for the way he played against Arsenal today by putting 10 men behind the ball, in reality, in some games, you need to play that way to get results. And there were situations where Pep Guardiola would have played this way last season, where they led some team by 3 goals and they allowed teams to come back and win them, like against Brighton, against Bournemouth, and even Tottenham. So if they had adopted this kind of defensive approach after going ahead by 2 goals, they would have got some good results from it last season. But today I was a bit skeptical about it because it was only a single goal and they were playing against Arsenal. So everybody was looking forward to watching an entertaining game. But nevertheless, Ateta himself did not approach the game with an attacking mindset. Ateta himself was a bit conservative with the lineup he put out there. You're playing Declan Rice, you're playing Zubimendi, you are playing Moreno, you are playing Trossard. You had Martinelli on the bench, you had Iberitis on the bench. When he took off Madueke, I didn't expect him to take Madueke off. I wanted Madueke to stay in the game because he was the one who was attacking. So he needed his support, not to take off to replace. He needed to move Madueke to the other side and bring in Saka to push that attack and go for it. But he was still being conservative against Manchester City that played a Champions League on Thursday, and you already seen that you're having possession against them. Just go for it. Go for it. Don't be afraid. And this is where Mikel Arteta is not getting this. This is where he's losing points, that he's not making him to win the league. The game against Liverpool was this bit like this, being conservative. Go all for it. Just go for it. Against City today, I think if you have gone for it early enough, if you had brought in a Berechese and Martinelli early enough, look at that pass that the Berechese gave to Martinelli. No one would have been able to give that pass apart from Berechese. So I think Mikel Arteta should think about approaching big games differently from the way he do approach them now, because I think he still approach them with fear. And if you want to be a champion, you just have to come all out in some games, knowing the kind of power and players you have. You have good players now that can go for games and win big games. You don't have to be conservative the way he was today. So both teams, I think, didn't want to go for it. It was later in the game that Ateta went for it. But in a nutshell, I think draw both of them right, and they deserve just to share the points.